Well, this is my first motorcycle video now that I have my GoPro Hero 4 and ordered on eBay the housing for the Hero 4 with the hole in it so that I can attach the microphone, which is wired into my helmet here. We're going to see how that works. And I'm going to head out and see something about a forest fire up here in the Haile area of Maui. Something about a fire. I can see the dark skies, and there was a bunch of ash covering our lawn from this fire that's probably about 10 miles up the road. If I can safely get out on this intersection here, and that'll be one less thing I have to worry about. Oh yeah! There we go. Always have to remember to put my blinker on. And I hear some cable noise banging around. That's gonna drive me crazy. Gonna have to take care of this cable noise. Reroute my microphone from the camera as it goes inside my helmet. At least I think that's what that is. I'll have to stop up here in a second and figure that out. Man, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's probably my helmet strap, which is not secured. Yeah, it's definitely my helmet strap. So many things to remember. Here. So I'm gonna turn off onto the police station here and safely stop and properly fasten my helmet. I hate to go through a crash and have your helmet fly off, yeah? That would suck. That would majorly F up your day. Okay, what's the deal here? There we go. Get it in neutral. Put the kickstand down. Always helps to take off your glove to have the dexterity to fasten your helmet through the 2D rings. Ah, there we go. There we go, yeah. Ah, one of my gloves is blowing away. It's a little windy out here today. So I think that with the wind, it's always kind of becomes less relevant the faster you're going. If you have 20, 30 mile an hour trade winds blowing and you're going 60 miles an hour, then the wind becomes less relevant. With the big leader bikes, they're just more stable in the wind, but I'm only going 50 miles an hour and I can definitely feel the wind's blowing today. Give this guy here a quick pass here. One thing I find too with this Alpine Stars riding jacket and my helmet, the shoulder pads kind of impede my ability to look behind me. But there's a sweet spot between where your mirrors, the limits of your mirrors, and the limits of you turning and looking back. So, but yeah, it sure is windy here, and I can even see debris blowing on the road. All right, it's green. Speed limit says 40 miles an hour through here. I'm going a relatively safe 45. It's looking pretty green. Whoa, I did feel quite a blast of a side wind blowing me there, which makes me want to get into my tucked position here. I'm probably not going to be going out too far on this bike here today because of the crazy wind situation here. So yeah. Yeah, the wind is very, very strong, which is probably one of the reasons why the fire started. Contributing factor here. I'm going to go up to the next light and I'm going to take the lower beach road back home because I don't really feel like getting blown around out here. Some of these gusts are probably approaching well over 35 miles an hour. And my original intent today was to kind of go investigate where this fire was happening. As I speak right now, I can actually smell the fire, or smell the smoke in the air. So I can't wait to get home here and see how this video turns out, see how the audio is. I hope it's not too much wind noise on the audio. One of the things too, as a fairly new rider here, new road bike rider in Maui, I got to get used to waving at other motorcycles because I know they all waving at me. And my wave is a little delayed. It's a little latent, which probably makes the other guys think, what the fuck? But you'll just have to bear with me, guys. I'm fairly new to this. Remember to turn off my goddamn blinker. I know on the motorcycle exam, one of the things they said about your blinker was if you have a blinker in error, you're more likely to have people pull out in front of you because they think you're turning. So it's very important to remember to get that thumb and turn the blinker off. Depress the button to turn the blinker off after you've made the turn. Now, here we go. One more block till the, what is it, North Kihei Road. And Take it easy in the wind here. I'm gonna flip my visor up. Get a little airflow into my face here, because it's probably 90 degrees outside and I've got a hot leather riding jacket on, so yeah, I can definitely see the white capping out there. There we go. South Kihei Road, North Kihei Road, the most boring fucking road on a motorcycle in Kihei, because you go so goddamn slow. So many people are crossing the road, so you always have to be watching the watch out for people in crosswalks. Of course, one of my big pet peeves is people standing in crosswalks who have no intention on crossing the road, and then therefore when you think they are and you come to a stop, they look at you, you look at them, they keep looking at you like, what are you doing? Get out of the fucking crosswalk, idiot. So my adopted philosophy for dealing with people in crosswalks is this: I will not stop for you unless you signal an intention, take that first step out as if like to say, I'm actually going to cross. Then I will readily stop for you. But if you're just going to stand there and act like an idiot, I'm just going to assume that you are an idiot and just keep on driving. It usually works for me. I haven't had any cops hassle me about it. So today's the 3rd of July. Tomorrow is the 4th. Seems like the 4th of July isn't a real big deal here in Hawaii. In terms of fireworks, New Year's Eve is like 3 or 4 times the amount of fireworks, or more, maybe even 10 times, compared to the 4th of July. Whereas on the four-seasoned, more or less, mainland, New Year's Eve, it's too cold in most places to want to go outside and spend an hour or two shooting fireworks. Or over here, as they say, popping fireworks. So anyway, this idea of motorcycle vlogging, I was largely shaped by Moto-Velocity and Cycle Cruiser from, well, he's from Ohio, and then Moto-Velocity was in Austin, and I guess he moved to some other place in Texas. And yeah, we don't really have any super highways or interstate highways out here of which to ride and get crazy. I did like the videos of Moto-Velocity where he magically appears in what he says is Mexico, like interstate highway in Mexico, where allegedly there's no speed limit. I don't know if that's true, but and then they take these bikes up to 160, 170. Haven't really seen much in the 180s, but certainly easily in the 160s, 170s, yeah. So, oh shit, blinker was on. What I have here is a CBR1000rr. I think Cycle Cruiser has one. And engine and exhaust is all stock. I don't need to be in any hurry to soup this thing up, modify it. I did do the license plate blinker assembly where I cleaned that all up, got the license plate mounted, tucked nice in the front of and above the front wheel, and my tail light is has the integrated blinkers in it, and the tail light is smoked out too, by the way. I'm looking over at my GoPro. I see the red light flashing, so I assume I'm still recording. But not that I need the modifications, like I'm ready for racing this thing, but it would be nice to have a little louder muffler, as I've heard several people over here say that loud bikes save lives, because other people kind of know where you're at when they hear you. If they hear you, they're aware of you. If you got a little puny ass stock muffler on here, they ain't gonna hear you, and therefore they are less likely to see you. I will say one thing. I think I almost got me like a race fit helmet here. It's a medium, and got the cheek pads that are real tight on my cheeks, so it kind of makes talking here a little more difficult, because I can feel my fat cheeks sinking into my teeth as I talk. So maybe I could consider taking out these cheek pads or something, or maybe they have different sizes of cheek pads. I don't know. But I guess the cheek pads, they help you out if you go down. So let's see here. My radiator is at a mediocre 209 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm going a very fast 29 miles an hour through the lower Kihei Road here. First couple of times out, my hands would get numb, getting used to this ride here. Maybe I was probably gripping them too tight. I did learn one thing here from a motorcycle vlogger watching today, and I can't remember who it was. It was a new person. I think it was like Dakota.